Yes, crew. Gonna do a dirty old regular video on my phone. Got one of them Samsung phones. Thought, you know, there's no light or nothing, but I thought, you know, I've got to 600 subscribers, so I wanted to use this to do a question and answers video. So if you got anything you want to know about, you know, old school jungle, making music, whatever, man, just give me a shout, comment down below. Yeah, just hashtag Twitter on Twitter if you want, ask Busy Bee. I'll put all the information down in the description down below. Yeah, just want to, you know, take some time, answer a few questions to some people that have been watching my videos. Perhaps you've got some questions about, not sure about something I've done on the video and you want me to explain in more detail. Yeah, you know, I just want to say thanks for everyone who's